Huh?
It's 11 p.m. You told yourself you'd put the phone down an hour ago. You didn't. Your thumb keeps moving. Up, up, up. Bad news, worse news. A stranger's opinion. A disaster on the other side of the world. You don't even like what you're seeing. But you can't stop. And here's the strange part. This isn't a willpower problem. It isn't even really about your phone. The real answer is far stranger. It's hiding in a brain that was built for a world that no longer exists. Your brain today is almost identical to the brain of a human who lived 200,000 years ago. Same wiring, same alarms, same rewards. That ancient brain didn't evolve to scroll. It evolved to survive. And survival meant one thing above all else: noticing danger before danger noticed you. Picture your ancestor standing at the edge of a grassland at dusk. A shape moves in the tall grass. Is it wind? Is it a predator? The humans who stopped, stared, and gathered every scrap of information about that shape lived longer than the humans who shrugged and walked away. Fear wasn't a flaw. Fear was data collection. And the brains that got obsessed with threat information passed that obsession down to you. This is called negativity bias. Psychologist Paul Rosen studied this extensively, and his research showed something remarkable. Bad events and bad information almost always carry more psychological weight than good ones of equal size. A single piece of criticism outweighs 5 compliments. One scary headline outweighs 10 calm ones. Your brain isn't broken. It's just doing exactly what it was built to do. Weighing threat heavier than comfort, because for most of human history, missing a threat could kill you, but missing a bit of good news usually couldn't. Now put that ancient alarm system inside a glowing rectangle that never runs out of danger to show you. Your phone doesn't know the difference between a lion in the grass and a headline about a war 3,000 miles away. Your amygdala, the almond-shaped structure deep in your brain responsible for threat detection, fires the same way either way. It cannot tell the difference between real, physical danger and symbolic, distant danger. To your ancestral brain, a scary tweet and a rustling bush trigger the same internal siren. But negativity bias alone doesn't fully explain doomscrolling. There's a second ancient mechanism working alongside it, and this one is even sneakier. It's called variable reward, and you already know it, even if you've never heard the term. In the 1950s, psychologist B.F. Skinner ran experiments with pigeons and levers. When a pigeon got a food pellet every single time it pressed a lever, it pressed the lever occasionally, whenever it felt hungry. But when Skinner changed the pattern, so the pigeon only got a pellet sometimes, unpredictably, something changed. The pigeon pressed the lever obsessively, over and over. Faster and faster, unpredictable reward doesn't satisfy a brain, it hooks it. Your ancestors lived inside a version of this system every single day. Foraging for food was never guaranteed. Some bushes had berries, some didn't. Some hunts succeeded, most didn't. A brain that could tolerate uncertainty and keep trying anyway, driven by the possibility of reward, was a brain that kept its owner fed. That uncertainty-chasing circuitry, powered largely by dopamine, didn't evolve for berries or gazelles. It evolved for anything unpredictable and potentially rewarding. Your feed is not a lion, and it is not a berry bush. It is both at once. Every swipe might bring outrage, which grabs your threat system, or it might bring something delightful. A joke, a cute animal, a piece of good news which grabs your reward system. You never know which one is coming next. That unpredictability is not an accident. It is, whether by design or by accident of engagement optimization, a near-perfect replica of Skinner's lever. Two ancient systems, both switched on constantly, both convinced they're helping you survive. One says, keep watching, danger might be here. The other says, keep swiping, reward might be next. Neither one knows it's 2026. Neither one knows you're lying in bed instead of standing at the edge of a grassland. There's a third piece to this puzzle, and it might be the most human one. Anthropologist Robin Dunbar has spent decades studying why humans evolved such large, socially complex brains compared to other primates. His research suggests that human intelligence grew largely to manage social information. Who is trustworthy? Who is a threat? What is happening in the group? For nearly all of human history, humans lived in small bands, tribes rarely larger than 150 people. Knowing the social landscape of that tribe, who was angry, who was struggling, who might turn against you, was not gossip. It was survival intelligence. Your brain still runs that program. Except now, instead of 150 people, your feed connects you to millions. Every argument, every controversy, every stranger's outrage gets processed by a brain that still thinks it's monitoring a small, local tribe it needs to survive within. No wonder it feels urgent. No wonder it feels personal. Your ancient social radar was never built for a species-wide broadcast system. It just doesn't know that yet. So 3 ancient systems stack on top of each other every single time you pick up your phone. Threat detection, sharpened by 200,000 years of predators and danger. Reward seeking, sharpened by an unpredictable natural world. Social monitoring, sharpened by the tribal survival. None of these systems are new. None of them are broken. They are simply responding to a world that looks to your ancient brain exactly like danger, opportunity, and tribe, all at once, refreshing infinitely. Here's the part that should change how you think about this. You are not weak for struggling to put the phone down. You are running software that is extraordinarily good at its original job. The problem isn't your discipline. The problem is that no environment in 200,000 years of human evolution ever handed your brain infinite threats, infinite unpredictable rewards, and infinite tribal information all at once, all day, without end. Understanding this doesn't magically fix it, but it changes the fight. You stop blaming yourself for a lack of willpower and start recognizing a mismatch, an ancient brain meeting a modern trap it was never designed to resist alone. Some researchers now suggest that simply naming this mismatch, understanding why the pull feels so strong, can reduce its grip slightly because conscious awareness engages the newer parts of your brain, the parts capable of stepping back and questioning the alarm instead of obeying it instantly. Your ancestor at the edge of the grassland eventually learned the shape in the grass was just wind. The tension released. The moment passed. Your feed never lets the tension release. It never confirms the shape was just wind. It just shows you another shape and another forever. It's 11 p.m. again. You told yourself you'd put the phone down an hour ago, but this time you notice the pull instead of just obeying it. You feel the tiny jolt of threat, the tiny promise of reward, the tiny whisper of tribe, and for the first time, you recognize them for what they really are. Not weakness, not failure, just an ancient survival machine, still standing at the edge of a grassland that disappeared long ago, still watching for a shape in the grass that was never really there.
See you next time!
See you next time! Woo! Woo!